Hey y'all, Steve Fluger here. So here we are in some Sniper Elite 3. Now this game is real interesting to me, man. It's really camper heavy. Got a lot of campers, a lot of stealth, sneaking around and what have you. And that's real cool, man. That's kind of different from a lot of these run and gun, Call of Duty, Battlefield type, run straight at you with a shotgun and run straight at you, and whoever's got the quickest reflexes wins, kind of deal. With this one here, you gotta have a lot of strategy about where you set up in your camp and hold your position and try to get a good overwatch on the map so you can see if anything moves, and if it moves, then you can snipe them, pick them off there. So, but you gotta have your back covered. You gotta find a good little spot to hunker down. Take a deep breath. Maybe light up a stogie or whatever you call them, the vapors that are real popular, like I got here. So since there's a lot of camping, I thought I would tell a campfire story. And I'm not a big camper. I like the indoors. I like my technology. Like, not having flies flying all over my face and goddamn snakes and bears and what have you out there trying to get me. But, so it was one time I went camping with, it was for a school field trip. We went camping, and it was pretty fun. We had like bunks, and we weren't in tents or anything, but we were in like these real, like, crappy ghetto kind of like barracks, really. So we stayed a day, and we were going to stay 2 days. We were having fun, man. We were playing. We were like, youngsters just goofing off and whatever. We roasted marshmallows and told campfire stories and scary stories and stuff like that. And then, so that was the first day. It went good. And then the second day, we're going to do all kinds of fun stuff. We're going to go canoeing and all this swimming and stuff. And then when we woke up after the first night, the teachers were all running around and they're all like mad and there's something big going on. And come to find out, one of the groups from our school, they went and vandalized another bunk, another group, and they like snuck in when they were out doing something, and like wrote all over the bunks and vandalized them, and probably like wrote like real bad words on their bunks, like FAG and FUCK and ASS HOLE and stuff like that. Teachers were so angry, they said, "We're not staying another day. We're going back to school. We're calling it a trip." So, man, we had this whole fun goddamn school trip planned out, and it got cut short because one group of bad little kids ruined it for the whole bunch of us. So, that's the way it goes sometimes. But while we were there, I had to go pee, and I didn't feel like going to the restroom area. So I said, well, I'm just gonna go pee in the forest over here. So while I was peeing, I saw a baby snake, and I got real scared. It was only like, I don't know, 3 to 4 inches, and maybe like a centimeter or two wide. But man, I was scared because I was like, usually where there's a baby snake, there's a mama snake. It's like, god dang, I better hurry up and drain the dragon, man, before the mama bear snake or whatever comes out and tries to get me. Tried to almost pee on myself getting my thing back in. But anywho, it was the smallest snake I've ever seen, man. But even though it was small, it still kind of scared me a little bit. While we were leaving, another cool thing about that camping trip was when we were getting on the bus after the teachers yelled at everybody and said, if you don't tell me who did it, you're all getting in trouble or whatever. But before we got back on the bus, there was a thing like stuck on the tree. And all the kids were like, ew, what's that thing? And there's a big group of us around, and we walked over to it. And got real close. I got a picture of it somewhere. If I can find it, I'll put it up there so y'all can see it. But when we got close to it, it was a little baby bat, bat, and it was just stuck on the tree, like not moving or anything. It was just hanging there, sleeping or whatever. Cause I guess they're nocturnal, so at night, they fly around and get their food and whatever. But during the day, they sleep. So I guess it would just like happen to fall asleep on the tree where everybody was at, man. And it could have, all the teachers were like, don't touch it, just leave it there, blah, blah, blah. But I got a picture of it. And it was cool being able to see a bat that close, without it flying around or flying in your face and gnawing on you or something, whatever they do, I don't know. But bats can be scary, but this one was kind of cute. It was like a little fuzzy little thing. And his wings were all tucked in, and it was just hanging there on the tree sleeping. So that was pretty cool. Didn't really get to do much, but at least I got to see a little bat there. That about wraps up my camping story, and as you can see here, I'm picking them off, and you need a little bit of patience and awareness, and just wait there, camp out, be real successful in the Sniper Elite 3. One thing I like to do is I like to set up a trip mine behind me, so if anyone tries to come up behind me, pick me off, they'll run into a trip mine first. That's a good defensive strategy to do in the Sniper Elite 3. So try to set up in a high place where higher vantage point's good. If you got somebody up above you that can see you, like on a rooftop or something, that ain't good. But try to set up on a higher vantage point, get them trip mines behind you. Make sure you stock up with a lot of first aid, a lot of bandages, first aid health packs or whatever, and should do pretty good. Should just hang out there, camp out, and get comfortable, and wait till you see something, or somebody gets tagged. So yeah, man, it's a different gameplay than most shooters, and I like that. Being able to just camp out, hang out, lay down, have a little smoke or whatever. Alright, Rusty Pfluger, over and out.